We're going to turn this thing on, and we're going to count down because what we're looking for is a specific event called flashover. Flashover is an unsurvivable event for both you and for us, even when we're in our superhero costumes, our firefighting attire. So Sean has lit the fire. And what you're first going to see is just the fire in kind of this incipient, slow-burning stage. It's going to put off a little bit of smoke. It's really not going to attract any attention. And when you think about the time that you are most vulnerable, that is at night. And so we now have a smoke alarm that in just less than a minute has activated just from that little bit of smoke in there that is telling you to get out. And when you get out, it's telling you don't come back in. There is nothing in there, nothing in there that is worth your life. And it's traveling up some clothing on the shelving. It's going to get into those curtains here in just a minute. And it's going to find a huge fire load here in just a minute when it gets into this upholstered chairs here. We've got one at the computer desk and one over there. We are slightly over 1 minute. In 1 minute, we have gone from a small flame in a trash can to a fire that is now banking down off the roof. Had this room had 4 sides to it, we would have smoke that is banking down 3 and 4 feet above the floor and getting lower every second. And folks, it's the smoke that'll get you first. This fire is now starting to get temperatures 700 to 800 degrees of ceiling on it. And those temperature levels at 400 or 500 degrees are dropping to just 3 to 4 feet above the ground. If you were in this room right now and you took a single breath, it would sear your trachea, your airways, and would damage your lungs. Your chances of survival are almost 0 in this room. And we are only at 2 minutes. The fire's grabbed hold of that upholstered chair into the bedding now, and it's not going to let go. Fire creates its own environment. Fire creates its own wind, its own pressures, its own gases, and everything else in this room. You're starting to see drop-down burning now, and you're seeing right there across that ceiling line where that fire is probably burning in excess of 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit right now. For those of you especially along the front here, you are starting to feel the heat. This fire attack crew put this fire out about 3 minutes after it started. Our typical response time is a little over 5 minutes.